chronic pain, the inner demon, back with another one. No, folks, cluster bombs are heading to the Ukraine. But before I get there, let's talk a little bit. Folks, the United States has funneled millions, possibly billions of dollars into this war with the Ukraine against Russia. Folks, when Russia used cluster bomb against the Ukraine, the United States and other allies were saying that Putin should be charged with war crimes. Yes. Oh, yes. And little me, who didn't really understand much, I was like, God damn. Yes, because, he killed a lot of women and children. So, of course, he should be charged with war crimes. Little me did I know at the time before I start doing my research. Folks, the United States have used cluster bombs in Iraq. War brings revenue. Ask President Bush, Dick Cheney, Mr. Rumsfeld. War brings money. So yes, folks, this war that you see is going on in the Ukraine for more than a year now. A lot of people are looking at it and say, okay, the United States, the Ukraine are fighting against Russia. No, folks, this is a proxy war. The United States is fighting against Russia. But they use the Ukraine as usual. Same thing with Iraq. Weapon of mass destruction. None was found, but they annihilate Iraq and they are rebuilding Iraq. Ask Dick Cheney, ask Mr. Rumsfeld, or ask these private contractors from the US. War brings money. So, for the Ukraine and all the corruptions, including the Bidens, this is the way the Bidens are going to go down, allegedly, in history, to have that generation wealth, in my opinion. Just like how the Bush family got their generation wealth, allegedly, out of Iraq, the Bidens are getting their generation wealth out of the war with the Ukraine and Russia, which is a proxy war because this war is basically between the United States and Russia, but they use the Ukraine. So now let's get to the cluster bombs. When Russia used the cluster bombs against the Ukraine, the United States went on camera, on television, and let the world know that's war crime that Russia committed against the Ukraine by using cluster bombs. But now, the USA I've sent cluster bombs to the Ukraine to use against Russia. Oh, it's okay when Russia used cluster bombs. It's okay when the United States used cluster bombs because we're getting rid of la da 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 da. Forget about the kids that we're killing in the midst of all of that in Russia. But when Russia used it in the Ukraine and all these kids and innocent people die, it's war crimes. Then what is it now when we send cluster bombs to the Ukraine that they're going to use in Russia that will eventually kill innocent people, young kids, women, all that type of stuff? The hypocrisy must go on. Politics, politics at its best. Man. Yeah. Chronic pain ain't a demon. Like, share, subscribe to the machine. One love. Peace, everybody.